on a little bit. It's my day off today, and I just always like to do like a little bit of cleaning in the morning. It just is like when I feel most motivated to clean. So yeah, I just got some tidying up done around the apartment. I don't do anything too deep clean. I just do like 15 minutes of like spraying some stuff down, sweeping, reorganizing. I put my bedding in the washer because I need to wash it for sure. Another thing I like to do as a kind of a reset is I have my purse right here. This is actually a Madewell, like totally leather bag that I thrifted from Goodwill for $10. And I was like it was insane. It's obviously a pretty big bag, and so I find that things really accumulate in here over the week. So I like to kind of reset. So let's see what's in here. First, I have Some Bright Morning I'll Fly Away. It's a memoir that I've been reading. I actually need to go to the library today to get this renewed. I'm about halfway through. It's really good. Sad, but good. And then, I got CK One Shot. It's actually a cologne. But my boyfriend wore it and I really loved the smell. I feel like it's cologne, but it's like unisex leaning cologne. So I also really like it and like to spray it on myself whenever I'm over at his house. And he got me one. So yeah, I have that. I'm going to put that on my little fragrance shelf that I have in my bathroom. I have a pair of underwear. I have this new sock. Or not sock, but like soap sock. It's like a little scrubby like loofah that you put your soap in and then it lathers. Sunglasses container. I have my wallet. I have these like facial razors that I wanted to get my peach fuzz. Because I feel like it would just give me like a more like smooth dewy look, but I tried them and they don't work at all. So I have the receipt for that. I need to return that. I have a hair clip. I have a red lipstick. I have 2 pads. I have AirPods. I have, this Maybelline lipstick. It's one of my favorite ones. It's called Pink for Me. It's super, like a super natural shade. I really like it. I have a sock. Just a single sock. I don't know why that's in there. I have a hair tie and I have another hair clip. Once I do that, I like to go through and think, okay, what am I keeping in here? So obviously, sunglasses in the glasses case stay. Wallet stays. I always like to keep like a spare hair clip, and then I'll keep the Pink for Me lipstick because it's pretty neutral, but the red I'll leave out. I'll keep a pad in here just in case. AirPods are staying, and my book I'm gonna keep in here because I feel like it encourages me to read if I just have it with me. And then the rest I need to deal with. Hi. Okay, so I am currently headed to go. I think I'm gonna go to the library first, and I'm going to renew my book. I got like half of it read in like 3 days, and then I stopped reading it for like 2 weeks. So I definitely need to do that. And then I want to go for a run before I climb with my friends tonight. I was going to do my pull day and like do deadlifts and pull-ups and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna do that actually tomorrow, because if I do a pull day, there's no way I'll be able to do well climbing, especially if I slam some pull-ups. So, which I can't even, when I say pull-up I mean assisted pull. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do a run today instead, and then I'll do strength training tomorrow. So yeah, run probably for like 30 minutes or so, and then I'm not really sure what after that. I just got back from running. I'm not this sweaty. It was just raining outside. It was like lightly raining when I started, and then it was like raining by the time I was like halfway through, but I decided to just stick with it and finish it out. It felt really good though. Honestly, I would have gone longer. I just didn't want to ruin my headphones because it was like raining like I said. But yeah, I'm about to head home and maybe make myself like a warm tea and just read for a little bit. And then I'm going climbing with some friends later. from taking a run. I showered and then I just made this tea real quick. It's just plain green tea with some honey. I heard once that you're not supposed to bring the water all the way to boil before you steep your tea, but like to wait till it's just before boiling and then steep it to maintain like the sweet flavor of the green tea leaves and not bring out like this bitterness when they get kind of burnt or oversteeped. I'm not sure if that's true, so let me know. But yeah, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm just about to watch some YouTube and just kind of chill out before I go meet up with some friends later to climb.
Yes. Yes. Dab on him. Dab on him.
Okay, so I have to go fast because I have to go meet my friend Lena for a walk. But I wanted to give you a little haul of, I literally went and did like a little grocery trip on my lunch. I don't know what it is, but like grocery shopping is so fun to me. So I got some organic La Quinto Lacinato. I have no idea how to say it. But it's this. It's just kale. I don't know how it's different than regular kale, but it looked a little bit less fibrous. So that's what I got that because I'm going to be making green juices. I got 2. Where'd the other one go? Okay, I got it. I get 2 English cucumbers. They are a lot smoother textured than regular cucumbers, and the skin is thicker, or is less thick. I got some organic pure coconut water. Only ingredient is organic coconut water. Boom. Because I know a lot of them have like added sugar. I got some just fresh ginger. I got 3 apples. I think they're called Opal Gold. 3 Opal Gold apples to add like a little bit of sweetness to those green juices. Some organic celery. I don't know why, but I really do like celery in juices. I just think it adds a really good element. And then lastly for the juices, a bag of just like lemons and limes because I'm not sure which one I want to do. I also got a couple other things because I was reading, which is actually right here. I went to the library and I got this book called The Wok, and it talks about recipes and techniques for creating authentic Asian cuisine. And I want to like experiment with trying to really create authentic dishes. And so I got a couple things that it has like a whole intro section that talks about ingredients you have to make authentic cuisine. So I got some tamari. Only reason I got that instead of soy sauce is because I'm gluten-free. And then I also got some Thai jasmine rice because I ran out of rice. I got some rice vinegar. Then I also got some spices that I was out of. So just cardamom for some baking needs. I ran out of smoked paprika, so I got that. And lastly, I got some coriander. But yeah, that is the haul. I'm gonna put all this away and then shower and then meet my friend Lena for a walk. Okay, so I actually have a little bit of extra time before I'm meeting Lena, and I got dressed. So I'm going to make a green juice right now.
They're so little. Oh my gosh. They're so...
Hello. I filmed this green juice recipe yesterday, but then I tried to describe it, and the whole frame that I got, my head was cut off, so I can't use that. But I wanted to tell you guys about it now. It's, well, you saw when I made it, but it's celery, kale, ginger, fresh ginger, lemon, apple, and coconut water. It's really good. I like all the ratios, except I would definitely do more apple next time. It is very, very green. It grows on you the more you drink it, but it is green. Right now I'm making granola. I didn't film the beginning part of it because I was feeling a little bit anxious. I had a great morning so far. Today's my day off. I went to the grocery store, and usually I love going to the grocery store. Like, as you guys have seen, I go grocery shopping pretty often because one, I eat a lot of fresh produce, so like I go through it pretty quickly because it's just vegetables and fruits. But also, and I cook a lot of my meals from home because one, it's cost effective, and two, it's better for your health. But anyway, I go like big grocery shopping every like week and a half, 2 weeks. And then every like month or so I have to do like a pantry restock. And so this was kind of like my pantry restock grocery shopping trip. And I got more groceries than I usually got, which probably looks like a lot of groceries for like a 20-something, I guess. But I don't know, like my concept of groceries is like totally different because I grew up in a 6-person family that could chow down. And so like we had a lot of groceries. What I get is like not that much to me. But I mean, also you have to get a good amount of groceries if you're gonna cook every meal from home, and you don't want to go grocery shopping every day of the week. Like I usually go grocery shopping for enough ingredients to make meals for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I'm eating every meal from home for the most part, you know. So not every meal, but like a good proportion. I would say like 80%. Anyway, the cashier was like making comments about the groceries I got. He's like, oh, what are you doing the rest of the day? And I was like, oh, it's my day off. I'm just like going grocery shopping. He's like, oh, well, you got a lot of stuff. Like, it might take you your whole day off to put this away, or like stuff like that. And I was like, what? Like, I know he was just joking around. And I think like old guys have a tendency to not think of it the way I would think of it. But I have kind of like tumultuous relationship with food in the past, so it just made me feel kind of like, oh, like, is this too much, you know? Which is like, I'm getting freaking like canned beans, and like, also I did get a bunch of new ingredients like to make more Asian recipes, because I was telling you I got that book from the library and I've been reading about it, and so I wanted to try out some of the techniques I'm learning about. So I did get a lot of like pantry staples that are traditional to more Asian cuisine. I had to stock up on those. Yeah, I don't know. It just made me feel kind of like, oh, like it made me feel anxious, and I don't want to so easily let someone into like my mental space. So I just got home, put on some incense and some music, and was like, whatever, I'm just gonna cook. And like, I also just love cooking, and it brings me so much joy. I never used to feel that way. I used to just like do whatever was quick, and I do sometimes still do what's quick because like we only have so much time, you know. But since like putting more effort into cooking, it just feels like also just such an act of self-love, because you're nourishing yourself both like mentally by taking the time to cook, and two, physically. But I wanted to tell you, I got some stuff to make granola. The things I got walnuts, pecan halves. Ooh, it's starting to smell really fragrant. Okay, hold on, pause, let me mix this. Okay, so I got walnuts, pecan halves. I already had sunflower seeds and shredded coconut, so I didn't need to get those. I also got some slivered almonds and raisins and puffed rice, since oats kind of bother my stomach. I wanted to try the puffed rice. And then I just drizzled maple syrup, salt, and sprinkled some cinnamon on there, and then tossed it with my hands. What I'm baking in the oven right now is slivered almonds, sunflower seeds, pecan halves, and the walnuts tossed in that sauce that I told you about. but I'm not toasting the raisins, the coconut, or the rice. I got all the nuts unroasted and unsalted so that I could add my own salt and kind of roast them to the roastiness that I like, along with being able to like bake on the maple syrup so that it would be like really sweet and yummy. And I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl to go with it. I'm gonna do berries, banana, probably some Greek yogurt to get some good protein in there, some kale and spinach, and I think that's all. And I'll just make it really thick. Yeah, I'm just gonna top it with me granola. For le smoothie, I have spinach and kale. I just buy them the whole leaf and wash them myself, and it's way cheaper. So I'm gonna put those on the bottom. I always like accidentally make smoothies way too big because I'm like, oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then you put like a shit ton of ingredients, and then you realize you're way too far in. These are blackberries. Strawberries. These are just bananas that I let ripen on my counter, and then if they ripen too much before I can use them, I just quarter them and put them in here. Le almond milk. This is the Silk Vanilla Unsweetened. It's not my favorite one. I really like the Trader Joe's one, honestly, or Califia, but it will do. Bruh. On my patio, sitting on the ground. I have a chair literally right here. I just don't really like sitting in chairs. Obviously, unless I'm like in public, but like when I'm home, I really just like eating on the ground. Ooh, that's cool. I tried to make the bananas look as pretty as possible, but they look just alright, but that's fine with me. The other two things I thought about putting in here were banana chips and or chocolate chips, but I feel like one, chocolate chips in a granola make it less versatile. Like chocolate chips don't go with everything, in my opinion, versus like nuts kind of deal. And then banana, I didn't do that just because I usually like topping my smoothie bowls with fresh banana, so I figured I already have it there. But yeah, this is that. I'm not really sure what else I'm gonna do today. It's my day off, and I have no other plans.